Hi everyone, I am Charmaine Brown and I am blessed to be here with you today on Impact Gospel Radio. That's Impact Gospel Radio with mental health, a holistic impact. Welcome, 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 all of you. Those persons who normally watch, I welcome you and appreciate you. And those newcomers, we welcome you with an open arms, with open arms. Welcome. So it's good to be here with you on Impact Gospel Radio. This is a new setup for me, and my eyes are going to be all over because of the different platform that the producer put in front of me, of course. Um, so we have the producer in the house. We have Softy, Dr. Clifton Rotty is somewhere in the studio. Can't see him yet, but he's on the other side of the broadcast. And we're all here. We are here. You're wondering why I am here. And I will tell you in a little while. So, you're wondering what this broadcast is about. So, this broadcast is to help preserve our mental health status. There are lots of us who are not doing well, whatever the reasons are, whether it's families, finances, it's friends, it's animal, it's just work, church, whatever it is that is causing that issue, that constant nagging in our mind, that ruminating effect that allow us not to sleep or eat effectively or exercise or just relax. Whatever that is, it is affecting our mental status. So by looking into our lives and seeing how they relate to the others, family, persons in the family, in the Raymond family saga. Because as you know, I do the Raymond family saga here, where I depict a normal family, where the members in the family settings face their different challenges that are real and that we can relate to. And so we relate to the family members in the Raymond family saga. I talk about mental health issues like anxiety, depression, anger, and other problems we might be struggling with. We discuss strategies and implement coping mechanisms to address our issues so we can become functional for ourselves. We are 100% responsible for ourselves. We are 100% responsible for our actions, our behaviors, our attitude, and our thoughts. We are 100% responsible to take care of ourselves unless we are underage. I want to make this clear. Some of us are waiting for others to take the responsibility to help us to get to that level where we're in good health. The onus is on us to do that. We are responsible to seek the help we need. We are responsible to implement these coping mechanisms to address our issues so we can become functional for ourselves, our children, our family, for others, and people around us. As a licensed, certified psychotherapist, I am here with my experiences. So, what I do, I chip in some experiences that might relate to what I'm talking about. I tell my stories. There's so many stories that I have that might relate to whatever we're talking about at the moment. And those in the Raymond family saga and see how we can relate to them and the various issues that they have and how we can address them. I come with you with issues, what they are, how they show up in our lives, the signs and symptoms, and how we can put things into place. This show does that This is mental health, a holistic impact. And this is Impact Gospel Radio. So we have two more episode in the Raymond's family saga under Raymond Dilemma. So under the Raymond's Dilemma, we have two more episodes in that season. So we are coming to an end soon before we go to another family member. I am going to recap what happened with Raymond. We know he was stressed. He had a seizure while he was laying with Karen in the bed. The doctor came to him, told him that he had a seizure, told him he was not able to drive after the seizure. He had to be 1 year seizure free before he can drive, which has become a distraughtful thing for Raymond because he normally take long drives. He normally goes out just to relax his mind, and no, he can't do that. The doctor also told him he has to take medication for that seizure. And so the doctor saw that Raymond looked defeated. You know what? There are a lot of us that we are going through things in our lives. It can be physical, it can be medical, it can be whatever it is. It can cause us to be distraught. It can cause us to feel like we're not reaching anywhere. Like the more we put 2 feet forward, we're stepping 1 foot back. If you watch some of my video, I always say put your best foot forward, because no matter what causes us not to strive is when we stop striving, like something happened and we just gave up. We give up because we can't see a way through. That's the most devastating thing that can happen to anyone when they give up their hope. Many people have issues that they must deal with on a daily basis. Some are resilient enough to overcome, and some just need a little bit of help. There's no shame in getting a little bit of help when we need it. Like this week, what happened to me this week? So this week I wasn't feeling well. Last week, the week just started. Today's Monday. Last week, I was home, and my husband was on the road. I wasn't feeling that great, and he asked me if I want him to stay, and I just thought it was just something that I could get over. And I said, no, baby, go to work. And so when he went to work, I got sick. I went for a checkup, and they had to keep me in the hospital, of course. Thank God for some good friends, very good friends. I will hail them up in my next show because I want to make sure that I do it properly. Some good friends that I could call on to help me out. I really need their help. Last week, really, it was very significant, because when you go somewhere not expecting to come back to your house, when you have a dog to take care of and you tell your dog you're going to come back in a little while, you didn't eat your breakfast or anything, you know what? It can be devastating. It was a little bit devastating to me. I was tearful. I felt sad a little bit, but I had good friends that I could call up on. So if we need that good friend, we need to call that good friend. We are going to take a break, and we are coming back right to Raymond Family Saga. Welcome again, everyone. I am Charmaine Brown, and I am blessed to be here with you on Impact Gospel Radio with mental health, a holistic impact, where we try to impact our lives and the life of others in the community. We have our website there. We also have our our information info at www info at mentalhealthhorizon.com. We also have our website there, www.mentalhealthhorizon.com. And so we are going to go into the Rayman saga episode, season 1, episode 8. And so this is where Dr. White was talking to Raymond. So Dr. White said, did you decide about seeing a mental health provider that can assist you? And so Raymond, he was asking Raymond, did you decide? Because he had seen Raymond before. He told Raymond to think about it and give Raymond some time to think about it. So now he came back to that story. Remember, I tell you that you can give the person the information and tell the person that it depends on them. It's their choice. Don't force anything on anyone. You don't need to be forcing people. People have a right to think for themselves and make informed consent. You just need to give them the information if they ask, or give them the link for them to go read up and these places or whatever you're giving them, for them to decide whether to see whoever they need to see. You need to solve the issues of what is happening to maintain better health conditions. Raymond was scared to see a mental health professional because of what others might think about him. He's afraid that they may say he is crazy, mad, cuckoo, losing a screw upstairs, or a nuthead. And yes, you know, in my country of origin, Jamaica, sometimes when people say something, it doesn't mean that you have to be mentally challenged or have a mental health issue for people to call you these names. These names, crazy, mad, cuckoo, screw, lose a screw in your head, or nutted, these labels are given to people who are very educated as well. There are persons who have knowledge of certain things, and because the other person who is getting the information don't understand the information, they will say you're mad, you're cuckoo, you don't have any sense. So sometimes you don't have to have a behavioral issue for people to call you cuckoo and mad. People look at educated people, people look at the president, people look at the prime minister, people look at people who they think not making any sense to them, and call them they are crazy, they are mad, they don't have any sense. So what I'm saying is, with these labels, we shouldn't focus too much on the label that people might call us when we go to seek help, because people will label you, people will label anything. It's in their vocabulary. These labeled names are in their vocabulary, and sometimes they just use them. They use them for anything. You don't have to be crazy for people to call you cuckoo. They might not understand what you're saying and just start calling you cuckoo. You give them some information and they don't agree with it, they call you cuckoo. You give them whatever, they call you cuckoo. So if they're going to use cuckoo when you're going to seek help, so let them use the word cuckoo and nutted and whatever. Go seek help. Yes, we are afraid of the stigma that is related to mental health issues and the way we think and the way we act and the way we behave. But go seek the help. Don't matter them. Don't matter people. Do your thing. I think I will try and work things out on my own for now. And if I am not able to function properly, then I will make an appointment. Can you give me the contact information of the mental health practitioner in case I need it? So Raymond said he's not going to seek help right now. He's going to take the information, he's going to try to work on it and see if he can do it himself. And listen, sometimes we have the resources to do it ourselves. Sometimes we just need to sit down, spend some time with ourselves, and think what is happening. When was the last time we were functional? When was the last time we were doing something correctly? When was the last time this and that was happening? And catch it back from there. Try to remember what happened. Make a journal and try to see what the changes that were made and how we can fix them. Sometimes we are resilient enough to fix the problem. Sometimes we have strong, supportive friends and family members around us to fix the problem, but sometimes we need help. Raymond believed that he will seek the help when he needs it. Sure, Dr. White fished in his pocket and came up with a card that has a list of mental health places, including Mental Health Horizon, and give it to Raymond. So yeah, our company is there. Bravo. Our company is on the list of some doctors around and some practitioners around. Mental Health Horizon. On your screen, you should see the information where you can send us information, where you can go on the website. I'm monitoring the comment box. I'm monitoring my phone here. You can talk to us, comment, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say. Reach out. You don't have to reach out to us if you don't want to reach out to us. There are many other places online where you can go research and find what you need. The most important thing is for you to find somewhere that you're comfortable with, to express yourself so that you can get the help you need. Okay? So, thank you, Raymond said. Raymond studied the card and stated, this mental health place stated they address issues concerning mental health as well as doing a physical assessment on a regular basis for every client. Wow. Raymond was puzzled. I did not know that mental health places do that. No, not all mental health practice do that. This is the only place I know that does that. So when Raymond looked at the card, he saw what we do here at Mental Health Horizon, this company. So this company, what happened when you come in, they don't only assess your mental health, they assess your overall health. They do a physical assessment on you, like actually physical assessment on you from a nursing perspective. Don't get it wrong. It's not a medical doctor that is doing the assessment on you. It's the nurse that is going to do the nursing assessment on you. And if there's anything that is wrong, they're going to refer you to your doctor or tell you what's going on so you can make your call to your doctor. What they're going to do, that's part of their goal. Mental Health Horizon and their practitioner, which include me, we do nursing assessment, and everyone that comes in, we do a full head-to-toe assessment, plus your mental health, and make recommendation if you need further assessment. Yes, we do that. She practiced, so Dr. White was telling her that we practice from a nursing perspective and keep track of the client's physical and mental health issues so that other healthcare practitioners can follow up as necessary. That's what Dr. White told Raymond, and that's what we do here. Mental Health Horizon, they really get in touch. They really help people. They are involved. They promote and maintain privacy and confidentiality. They make reference, they do online, they do a lot of stuff. Not only is Mental Health Horizon does that, Impact Gospel Radio also have a lot of stuff going on. We're going to take another break and we will come back right back. We will be right back.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Welcome back, everyone. I am Charmaine Brown, and I am blessed to be here with you this evening, every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Central Daytime or 7:30 p.m. Eastern Daytime. We are here on Impact Gospel Radio with mental health, a holistic impact, where we talk about mental health issues, we relate to these issues, and we try to build our coping mechanism and our resiliency and find tools to put in our toolbox to help ourselves and others close to us or those in society. So we're going to continue with the Raymond family saga. So Dr. White was telling him, yeah, they make recommendation where see fit. They help many people or refer them as necessary. And then Raymond, I am not sure why you had a seizure. It is vital for us to explore the causes because it can become detrimental to you and those around you, Dr. White said to Raymond. I have sent a requisition to the electroencephalography, which is the EEG department, to have your brain examined, Dr. White explained. This can help isolate causes so that the best treatment can be given, Dr. White said. The department will contact you to make an appointment. So look out for that call, Dr. White continues. Oh, okay, I will. What if I have another seizure? What then? Raymond stated worriedly. Raymond was afraid to have another seizure. Raymond, he's most times at home by himself because you will learn that Karen works some hours there. Raymond is most times at home. He hadn't gone back to work full time from the incident, and he was a little bit worried that he might have another seizure at home. And if he has a seizure at home without anyone there to help him, it can be detrimental. Because if most of us don't know this, those who are in the medical field or medicine field or whatever field that has to do with medical, know that when you're having a seizure, your place must be fixed, must be seizure friendly. Let me use that word. Your place, if you suffer from seizure, your place must be seizure friendly. Meaning if you have a seizure in your kitchen or your living room, There's not to be any sharp edges there to knock your head on where you can bleed to death, or where no one is there where you have a seizure lying on your back and the fluid in your mouth go into your lung field and cause aspiration. So seizure might seem, the word seizure and what it comprised might seem like not a big deal. It's a big deal, people. A person can actually die from having a seizure if they don't get the help they need when they need it, if they're in a critical position. And so Raymond showing worrisome attitude right here is warranted. Is warranted. You know what? You know what I commend Raymond for? He's a man. He's a guy. And here he is. Remember, he's mulatto. He's not totally black and he's not totally white. He's just in between. And most persons who are from African American or African Canadian or Africans, they are afraid. Sometimes they're afraid to seek help and afraid to speak their mind and are afraid to ask for help. I have seen many that are afraid to even ask questions. Afraid. Raymond here asking the question, what if I have a seizure? What then? He's worried. And we are supposed to be worried when things are happening to us and we don't have the answer. Yes, we have a phone where we go to Google and we Google what to do and how to do it. Google doesn't give you everything how it should. It just brush sometimes. Most times, Google search just brush the surface. We have to go dig deeper and do deeper research and get the answer from qualified person or people. So Raymond asking this question is good. We will try to find out what is going on. Just monitor yourself to assess what might be causing these changes for you. Ensure you are in a clear space at home if you can, or wherever you are. So if you have a seizure, or if a seizure occurs, you may not hurt yourself and objects around you. So persons who are family members who have seizure, persons who are newly diagnosed with seizure, persons who have friends with seizure, these are some things that need to be put in place. Your place needs to be cleared, especially from edges that might hit you, from iron stuff that might hurt you, and somebody should be there. You need to wear an alert bracelet so people can have an idea what might be happening if you go unconscious. Dr. White emphasizes, do not keep this information private from your family, because they might need to assist you in difficult situations. Dr. White informed Raymond. The nurse at the desk will give you a list of things to do, what to look out for, and have around you in case you have a seizure event. So these people are preparing Raymond for his new diagnosis of a seizure. They are preparing Raymond. You have to be prepared. Whatever is happening in your life, you must be prepared for it. You cannot go around in life pretending like situation don't happen. You cannot go around in life just going around like you have no care in the world. As long as you are not underage in the world, and you must prepare for the adult world. We are going to take a break and we will be right back. Dum, 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 dum. Welcome back, everyone. I am Charmaine Brown, and I am blessed to be here with you. I am sure there is a problem in the studio. The reason why I'm sure there's a problem in the studio, I am not hearing the advertisement. I am seeing them, but I'm not hearing them. And my producer is going to be in big, big trouble. I will tell you about that next week. I'm not sure what's going on. I am monitoring the comment and in the comment box. Welcome everyone who is watching. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Instagram, we are on Twitter and other platforms. This is Impact Gospel Radio, and this is Mental Health or Holistic Impact. So my eyes are all over. My eyes are all over the place. And I just heard that thing chipping in. And I hope everything is okay on your side. I want you to get your live feed so you can hear what's going on. We were talking about Raymond, but I want to tell you that when you get a diagnosis, it doesn't have to be a seizure diagnosis. It can be anything. This week, what my diagnosis last week was. My diagnosis last week was blood clot in my lungs and my right calf. Was I expecting that diagnosis? No, I was not expecting that diagnosis, people. I was actually expecting a diagnosis of pneumonia. Honestly. I don't know which one is worse. I don't know which one is worse. I was actually expecting a diagnosis last week. So I did a surgery, which some of you know, some of you don't. I did a surgery the week before. I started walking. I went to the river. My husband and I and the dog went to the river. I was coming back and I was just not doing well. Of course, I didn't allow my husband to know. He was like, "Baby, are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And he was saying, "You don't look that great." And I said, "No, I'm just taking some deep breaths in and out." I was like, I was dying. I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't wait to reach home. I was counting every step to reach to my door to come into that house. When I came into the house, I was out of breath. I was just not doing great, but I was happy I was in the house. So then that's when I told my husband, "Baby, I was not feeling well, but I didn't want to tell you this on the road for you to freak out." So my doctor called me for my appointment, and I was telling him what was happening. And my doctor said, "Charmaine, you need to go to the urgent care immediately." I said, no, I'm not going to any emergency or urgent care at this moment. No. Not at this time. It was after 2 in the afternoon. And I decided I'm not going to an urgent care to sit in that urgent care for 7 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours. I'm not doing it. I said, "Doctor, I am not going to do that. I'll come to the urgent care tomorrow morning." And so when they called me, I went to the urgent care and they did their test. And yes, it wasn't pneumonia. It was a blood clot. It was blood clots, one in my lungs and one in my calf. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for that diagnosis. I was not. And I'm still not prepared for it. What I'm saying to you is that when life throws you lemon, I don't like to use people quote, but I'm going to use this one. When life throws you lemon, go make some lemonade or some lemon tea. Go use the lemon zest or the skin of the lemon, go boil tea and drink. Go use some lemon and make lemon cake. If the cake is too hard to make, go squeeze some lemon in water and drink lemon water. Stop making things look like it's too hard. Stop making just a diagnosis take you off your game. Especially those stronger people. Because there are some people who are very, very, very strong. There are others who are very, very strong. And there are others who are very strong. And there are some who are who need a little bit of help. When you get unexpected news, know how to handle those news. No, you know the thing is, from our children, our parents, if we had good parents or whoever we had in our lives, it doesn't have to be our parents. It can be good friends, our family members, our family friend, our family who taught us things. They taught us to sit down and relax. They taught us to think about whatever we're going through. They taught us to talk about the problems. They taught us to do things with our hands to help us survive. Do things with our hands to help us relax that mind. Some people might like to weed. Some people might like to plant. Some people might like to wash dishes like myself. Some people might like to clean. Some people might like to go on the phone and contact someone, their sister, their sibling, their family member. All of these things you put into your toolbox. You already have them there. You have a lot in your toolbox. You just don't know that until you start taking them out. Use those tools and those coping mechanisms to help you along the way. Don't let whatever's going on in life, because when you solve one problem, another one come up. Trust me. I thought I solved the problem where I had to do the surgery. I thought that problem was solved. No, it wasn't solved. It just started. So just walk the straight line, just relax, just breathe, watch your TV, whatever you do to relax, just relax and put things into place. I know you can. If you can't, then you take up your phone and contact. We have our website there. We have our information box there. Impact Gospel Radio is there. You have churches. You have other places to contact. You have your doctors. You have your Google to go Google. We're going to take another break, and when we come back, we are going to wrap up.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Charmaine Brown, and I am blessed to be here with you. This is Impact Gospel Radio, and the program is Mental Health, a Holistic Impact, where we look at things that might affect our mental health, whether it's work, church, family, friends, situation, whatever it is that might impact our mental health. We look at it from a perspective where if we cannot help ourselves with the skill that we have or with whatever we learn in this program, then we can seek additional help to help us. Those who are diagnosed with mental health issues, they might need more in-depth help where they get medication as well. So if this program doesn't help you, don't rely totally on this program. I am a licensed, certified psychotherapist, and I am able to help those who need help. But there are some recommendation or referral that might warrant from a medical doctor as well, or a psychiatrist, or a psychiatrist, or a psychologist. So welcome back. We are monitoring our comment section. We are monitoring the private chat, and we are doing all these things. We come here every Monday at 6:30 CD time, 7:30 ED time. We are here with the Raymond Family Saga. It's not totally done. We have one more episode in this segment before we go to another family member. What I want to say to you is that there are issues that might suddenly hit you, and that sometimes it's hard. It depends what is happening, because God forbid, sometimes persons are going through grief, whatever they are grieving, and it can be very difficult to overcome grief, especially if that person lost someone who is close to them and have been their sense of support. If there's anyone here that is watching or will watch this show, I am asking you to just reach out and let someone know that you need it. My producer is telling me that I have half a minute to go, and my system, I see that I have 2 minutes to go, but I guess I have to listen to my producer. Join us next week right here, right at this platform. Go to Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and other platform to look at our program. There are some people who are not seeing this program. Like the program, share it with your family and friends. Share it so people can know that there are people in the community, in society, that is trying to reach out and to help. We need to help you so that you can be on your top game. We need to help you so that you can be functional. We need to help you so that you can carry your life and a torch for you and your family and others. I love you, beautiful ladies. I love you, handsome men. Take care of yourself. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Impact Gospel Radio and Mental Health Horizon. All information posted or aired is merely for educational purposes and is not a substitute for seeking further professional advice. While the information aired has been verified to the best of our abilities, we cannot guarantee there are no mistakes or errors. We reserve the right to change this policy at any time. If you want to stay up to date with the latest mental health information, please visit our website at www.mentalhealthhorizon.com, book an appointment at info@mentalhealthhorizon.com, or tune into the broadcast every Monday evening at 6:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time.